In fourth grade, our focus today is fiction versus nonfiction. Those are our two main genres, and we need to be able to tell the difference between the two. Fiction is a story that is made up by the author and is not true. It is full of the author's imagination. In a book that is fiction, you can identify the story elements. You can identify the plot, the characters, the setting, the theme, and the problem and the solution. In nonfiction books, you will find information about a true topic. It will be full of facts and real information that you can prove. Yeah, I'd like for us to play a little game where you name that genre. Your choices are fiction or nonfiction. I'm going to hold up a book, and you are going to decide if you think it is fiction or nonfiction. I'll read the title and give you a little bit of information about what it is. If you get it right before I give the answer, give yourself a point. This book is Emperor Penguins. It's all aboard Science Reader. It is full of facts and information about penguins. Which genre is it? If you said nonfiction, give yourself a point. This one is Wildlife by Cynthia D. Felice. It is the story of 12-year-old Eric Carlson. He has plans, big plans. He's finally old enough to get his New York State hunting license. And it's all about the plans that he has made with his dog. Guess that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. Our next book is From the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler. The author is E.L. Konigsberg. The main character's name is Claudia. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. The Fascinating World of Snakes gives us lots of facts and information about snakes. Name that genre. If you said nonfiction, give yourself a point. Circling the Globe, a young people's guide to countries and cultures of the world. Gives facts and information about an assortment of countries and cultures around the world. Name that genre. If you said nonfiction, give yourself a point. Buffalo Before Breakfast, a Magic Treehouse book by Mary Pope Osborne. The main characters are Jack and Annie. Many of you are familiar with Jack and Annie and their adventures in their magic treehouse. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. In The Hay Meadow by Gary Paulson, the main character is asked to spend the summer tending his family's sheep. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. The 2013 Book of World Records. It's full of facts and records that were broken that year. Name that genre. If you said nonfiction, give yourself a point. All About Reptiles and Amphibians. It's full of facts about your favorite reptiles and amphibians. Name that genre. If you said nonfiction, give yourself a point. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter is a made-up character. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. I Survived the Shark Attacks of 1916 by Lauren Tarshis. It is based on a real event but the made-up characters Chet Roscoe and his Uncle Jerry are the main characters. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. The World Almanac for Kids, 2003. It is a book full of facts from the year 2003. Name that genre. If you said nonfiction, give yourself a point. Hank the Cowdog, The Case of the Tricky Trap by John R. Erickson. Hank is one of our favorite furry creatures, who is a character, the main character in this book. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Hard Luck by Jeff Kinney. The main character is Greg Heffley. His best friend is Rowley. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. The Old Farmer's Almanac for Kids. It's full of facts and how-to information. Name that genre. If you said nonfiction, give yourself a point. Geronimo Stilton, The Kingdom of Fantasy. As you see, it has a dragon and a mouse who is wearing clothing. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. 100 Facts, Extreme Survival. It's full of 100 facts. Name that genre. If you said nonfiction, give yourself a point. 4th Grade Rats by Jerry Spinelli. It's all about Suds and his best friend Joey and their adventures as they enter 4th grade. Name that genre. If you said fiction, give yourself a point. In our game of Name That Genre, there were a total of 8 nonfiction titles and 10 fiction titles. So you can check your score. Give yourselves a round of applause if you got those right. Your assignment to do with fiction and nonfiction is to go to our epic assignment, Pony Express, and identify fiction books and nonfiction books. I'm going to remind you, when you write those down, make sure you punctuate those titles correctly. Remember that the first and the last word in every title is capitalized, and all of the important words in between, those little words in between like at and the and of, are not capitalized. Good luck. I can't wait to see the titles that you choose for your assignment.